So, Joy, I watched your video clip on first-time homebuyers and sort of a summary of process, and it was really interesting. And one of the things I'd love to learn more about was the inspections. You mentioned inspections and termite and well and septic. Can you tell me a little more about that?
Sure. Well, let's cover home inspections. Obviously, in the state of Georgia, a home inspection is not licensed. A home inspection in Georgia is not really required. However, from my point of view, I highly recommend that you have a home inspection, and we then divide the findings into 3 categories. Things that are electrical, hazardous, structural, or a safety, and those are things that we are going to then ask the seller to hopefully fix prior to us moving in. Those are things, as far as I'm considered, that are a necessity. Then we can break down the rest of it into things that need to get done within the first few months of you moving in, things that are going to help to keep the value of the house up. And then we've got the minor things, the changing of the paint color, or where the window screen was a little bit damaged. Okay, it's not going to affect the value of the house. It's not going to cause a damage to the house, but aesthetically, it's something we need to take care of. So we have the ability to give a list of home inspectors. You can certainly look around and pick one. I highly recommend that people go to either the NACHI, which is the National Association of Home Inspectors, or the ASHI, the American Home Inspectors, and just Google to see who's out there in this area. And obviously they are ranked. You've got a normal home inspector, then you have a certified master inspector, which usually means they've done over 1,000 inspections. So usually their knowledge is much better. And a typical home inspection is going to start with walking around the outside of the house. He's going to look at the siding. He's going to look at the windows. He's going to look at the screen. Then they're going to go up on the roof, which is somewhere we can't go when we're looking at houses. He's going to look at the shingles. He's going to look at your roof boots. He's going to look at a ridge vent, things that we can't necessarily see from the ground. He's then going to go inside. He's going to look at the attic. He's going to walk that attic. Something I don't do because I'm not crouching down and crawling across asbestos and things. He's then going to go in and check all your plumbing, all your electrical, all your windows, all your doors, all your appliances. So you have a very thorough investigation and a inspection report that we can then look at to make our decision on where we're going to go with any kind of repairs that we might request.
Wow, that was great. So, and man, will you have another video about like well and septic and stuff like that?
Sure, we do have both of those.
Awesome. Thank you, Joy.
You're welcome.